Hello friends, welcome to another video. So today we are going to check or refab a dead drill battery. So this is the battery. As you can see, it is not able to rotate the motor as there is not enough current or voltage present in the battery pack. So indicator is also showing a very low battery. So let's remove this and replace it with a healthy battery. Yes, you can see the healthy battery is working perfectly fine, as well as the drill mechanism is also perfectly working. So let's unscrew the cap of the battery casing. Here are the screws. Let's remove it and remove the cap. So this is a 3 series configuration, 3 batteries in series to generate a total of 12 volt. So let's connect it to the power source or the adapter and check the BMS. So here you can see the BMS is working perfectly fine. It is delivering an output voltage of 13.5 volts to charge the batteries, but somehow due to some reason the batteries are not getting enough charge or not at all charging. So let's remove the connectors. These connectors are spot welded to the terminals of the battery, so we can remove it. And on the other end there is a BMS under which there are also connecting terminals, so let's remove that one also. So here all the 3 batteries are removed from the BMS system. Now let's check each batteries individually. So let's check the first battery. Yes, here it's showing a voltage of 3.8 volt. It's fine. The second one is also showing a voltage of 3.8 volt. This one, yeah, this is the problem guy. This guy is creating the problem. Let's label it and remove this from our configuration. In place of that, I have purchased 4 brand new 2600 milliampere lithium ion batteries. So we are going to connect this in 3S configuration in 2 sets parallelly connected to generate the same voltage of 12 volt but with a higher current, so that our battery pack will last longer for better efficient continuous use. So this is the case for the batteries which I have 3D printed. Now let's insert all the cells into this battery chamber. As you can see, all the 6 cells are fitted perfectly into the chamber. And let's print the casing for the battery pack to protect the battery pack. So this is the lock for the battery casing. As you can see, we can place it over one end and screw it. The other end is printed or pre-locked, so the batteries won't escape through that side. So both the sides are locked. Now let's solder the terminals. As I don't have got a spot welding machine or spot welder, so I'm going to solder the terminals. It is very hard task, or it is not at all easy to solder on these terminals as they are very smooth. Somehow with the help of solvents I have connected all the terminals and all the connecting wires. So here you can see this is the positive end for the output positive end, and these are the B1 and B2 connections. Here this is the B1 connection in between first and second battery, and this is the B2 connection between second and third battery. These terminals, we can check the terminals. So the output terminals give 12 volt and B1 giving 3.8 volt and B2 giving 7.66 volt. So all the connections are perfect. Now let's insert the BMS to the casing so that proper contact is made inside the drill. So here I have printed a dummy battery in order to support the BMS at the top of the casing. Now insert these wires. So here the dummy battery is inserted into the casing and the wirings are extracted through the center hole. The cap also, there is a hole which I have drilled onto the bottom and the wires are extracted through that hole. Now let's screw back the casing and lock it. So the dummy battery is ready. Now let's insert it to the base plate, which is also I have 3D printed in order to give a firm support when we connect it to our new battery pack. So the base plate is inserted. Now let's fix it with some fast setting adhesive. Yes, I have applied the adhesive. Now it's all set and the glues are all fixed. Before inserting the battery pack to the casing, let's apply some hot glue on the wire connections so that it won't get disturbed when we insert it or use the drill on heavy environment. Now let's screw the base plate to the main box with the help of 4 screws from the bottom. I have attached the base plate to the main battery box and all the wires are extracted through the holes. Now let's join the connections from the BMS to the battery box and insulate it with insulation pipes. Now all the 4 connections are complete. Let's insert the battery pack to the battery box. As you can see, it fit perfectly into the box. Before closing the lid, let's double check the operation. Yes, it's working fine. So now let's close the lid with the help of 4 screws mounted from the bottom of the case. Now let's check the charging. So you can see there's a green light, which means no load. Let's insert the charging socket and here you can see turn red, that means charging. One more thing which I forgot to tell you is that on a later stage I removed all these wires. These are very thin wires and on 2 to 3 operations it failed and burned out. So I replaced all the connections with the normal 1mm wiring cables, which will be a bit more stronger when high current flows through the system once we use the drill for heavy applications. So now all our assembly is complete. Thanks for watching. If you found the video useful, please like and share the video, and for more such innovative and interesting contents, subscribe to our channel. Thank you.